Hello everyone, I am Debashis from Revsportz and I am joined by someone who is very special to me. I have a lot of respect for him. He is none other than former selection committee chairman MSK Prasad. Obviously, in the next few minutes, we are going to discuss about the current selection committee and the recent selection that took place where the Indian T20I side was picked for the upcoming tours to England and Ireland and also the Asian Games squad. Uh, in recent times, Ajit Agarkar-led selection committee had taken some bold decisions, yes, and in doing so has also invited criticism. The current selection committee has not given importance to reputation, but has picked players on the basis of performance. Prasad sir, do you agree? The focus of the current selection committee remains firmly on performance, potential, and long-term planning.
Absolutely, I do agree with it, and I think some of the decisions taken by Ajit Agarkar and his team, I think we need to appreciate them. The very reason why we have won the World Cup, I think a couple of decisions that they have taken were fantastic decisions. And looking forward, also the teams that they have selected, it clearly shows that it's a mix of both. While retaining some of the senior cricketers and also giving opportunities for the youngsters, and at the same time giving a physical and mental break to some of the players, clearly shows the pathways laid for the future.
Are you okay with this kind of ruthlessness in the selection process, leaving aside someone like Surya Kumar Yadav, who has led the country to a T20 World Cup title?
To start with, I don't think they have dropped him. I think my personal opinion is that they have not dropped him. I think these next couple of years they might look at the youngsters or give opportunities to few youngsters. But someone who has given you a World Cup, I don't think the very next match after winning the World Cup will be dropping a person like Surya Kumar Yadav. 2 years before, he was holding ICC number one rank in T20 cricket. So someone who is the best player 1.5 years back cannot be a bad player overnight. So, but what happened in the last one, subsequently, what happened is in last 1 year, if you see the form of Suryakumar, it has really dipped. Even in the World Cup, also, except one knock, there were nothing noticeable. So the and everybody knows about his talent, but they have given him. I think if you see post World Cup also in the IPL also, I think it was nothing much. So if you, I think I would have preferred few more players being given a break. Someone like Shivam Dubey or see Hardik Pandya, Bumrah, or Suryakumar Yadav. Yes, they did a good job by giving them a good healthy break so that they come back after 2 months, freshly and show what they are. If you see all these three players, Surya, Bumrah, or Hardik Pandya, were number one ranking batters, bowlers, and all rounders in the world. So they needed this break. See, this IPL also came soon after the World Cup when they saw high, very high in the World Cup. Suddenly, within a short time, they have to play this grueling 2 months of IPL. It didn't really go well with their physical and mental aspects, and clearly it showed on their performances also. I think selectors have done a good job by giving them a break. I don't think they have been dropped. They have given him a break, and I'm sure that he will come back strong.
Yeah, and how do you look at the appointment of Shreyas Iyer as the T20I captain?
I think that's a good move. I think that's a good move. I think looking forward, see if you are debating that Surya still as a player, I still feel that he has got a lot to give it back. But as a captain, I think Shreyas Iyer is one player that the management and the selection committee will be backing, and probably till the next T20 World Cup. He's a fantastic captain. He's shown with what he can do with Delhi Capitals. He has shown that with KKR and also right now with Punjab. He has taken the teams to finals in for three different franchises. That speaks volumes about his captaincy abilities. I think in that aspect he should be continued.
But sir, talking back about Surya, he hasn't really performed as well in recent times. Means, if you look back in that T20 World Cup, the first match against USA, where he actually batted to take India home. But apart from that knock, he has means obviously not much to speak about with regard to his performance. So, do you think that it was only fair on the basis of performance that he has been left out?
It's a combination of both, Mama. What I would like to say here is that he hasn't done well. I do agree that he has not done well in the last 1.5 years. There's no doubt in that. But do we really believe in his abilities? He has redefined the way we play T20 cricket across the globe. Indian team has reached to certain levels in the last few years. I think he has a part to play in that. So I think he's uh, too young to be asked to be left out completely. But at the same time, I still feel that he's got some metal in him to give it back. Maybe not as a captain, but as a player, I still feel he's still got some metal in him.
Yeah, obviously, after winning the T20 World Cup, he also expressed his desire to perhaps play in that LA 28 Olympics. So, do you think that is realistic now? Now that he is dropped, or rather, he is left out of the side, it does get difficult to get back. Means what happens if someone performs?
See, yeah, I do agree. But having said that, we've known what he has done in the past, and if he comes back to that prime form, I think he will definitely come back into the side. No, but he is up against someone like Rajat Patidar, who's done extremely well. He's up against some other batters who have done very well at that particular slots. So he has to fight his way back inside. But does he have in him? Yes, I feel that he's still got in him to make a comeback. And I think what you said is absolutely right. That will be the right motivation for him to move forward. That's why I say that he has to go back, take a good break of 1 month, and come back strong physically and mentally, get himself ready, do well in whatever the domestic cricket offers. Probably the so and he will. I'm sure that he will definitely make a strong comeback.
Obviously, the selectors have decided to get in Vaibhav Sooryavanshi in the T20I squad for the tour to England and Ireland. Was it the right call, sir?
Absolutely right call. I think India is blessed with this supreme talent in Vaibhav Sooryavanshi. Probably he's the next big sensation for Indian cricket. Someone over the period of time, we've seen some great legends who have played for Indian cricket, who've served Indian cricket for more than 15, 20 years. Probably, I feel that he's one such player whom we will see in the next 10, 15 years, evolving himself into a next legendary cricketer.
What has impressed you the most having watched Vaibhav Sooryavanshi so
Mama,
far?
I will give you a small example about his class. It's a Sunrise Hyderabad versus Rajasthan Royals game. Right now, one of the modern greats, great thinker of the game, one of the best all rounders, one of the best fast bowler, excellent captain. He was playing against Pat Cummins. So what Pat Cummins has done is put everything a straight field and bowled a fuller length, almost like an Yorker. When he saw the field, immediately he moved towards the leg side and slashed one over third man for a six. It was a shocker to Pat Cummins. He's never seen somebody hitting him like that. The very next ball, being a very good thinker of the game, very next ball he bowled a off cutter. He was well. See, the beauty about Viver is that everybody is seeing his shots, but one has to see his mindset. The next ball, he knows that what ball Pat Cummins is going to bowl. He moved close to middle and off stump. He was ready for the slower one and hit one more six over the covers. So now two sixes are played. So what will be the mindset of a fast bowler next? He will come and give a good bouncer. Then the very next ball, he was ready and hit one more bouncer for a six over fine leg. Three different directions, three different sixes against the best in the business in the world. I think that sums it all. What kind of a mindset this 15 years old youngster has.
Right. Sir, another selection has been Manav Sutar, and he has already been impressive. He has already, as we speak, he has just taken 5 wickets on his test debut, and that
Yeah,
has been incredible.
yeah.
With Manav Sutar and Harsh Dubey also in the pipeline, along with the experience Kuldeep Yadav, Washington Sundar, does it augur well for India going ahead into the test matches?
I see. It's been so long that we wanted to see a classical left-arm spinner. It's been so long. I think after Karthik Murli or a Sunil Joshi or a Venkatapati Raju, yeah, we had like great bowlers in Ravindra Jadeja and Akshar Patel who have got their own limitations, you know, but they were dead accurate with their consistency, with their limitations. They picked so many wickets. Absolutely, they're great bowlers. There is no two ways about it. But India is known for producing classical left-arm spinners right from Bishan Singh Bedi's generation. So somewhere in between we missed that. But today India is blessed again, once again, in the form of Manav Sutar or a Harsh Dubey, who's got those classical left-arm spinners actions. So what happens with the classical left-arm spinners is, for them, you don't require surfaces to pick wickets. For them, they can beat the batsman in the air. They can beat the batsman off the wicket. So they don't require a good, turning tracks to pick wickets. So I personally feel that, since you have given them opportunities, you more often than not they should be considered and considered in the playing 11s. Give them that confidence, and one odd game they might have a tough games. You still want to, you know, you might have a couple of second thoughts, but these are two quality bowlers that you need to back. I think maybe next coming days you will see them evolving himself into a match-winning bowler.
Would you reckon that the ability to impart reps and obviously to turn the ball uh, is the telling difference from other spinners?
Absolutely. If you see his action, I think I really don't want to go too technical. See, if ever since last 40, 50 years, if you see all the classical spinners who used to go diagonal and get into that side down position, when you get into that side down positions, then you'll be able to impart more revolutions to the ball. Then what happens is you will see a ball drifting inside, and once it pitches, then it turns out. That is a classical left arm spin delivery, which we've been missing for quite some time. I think if you see the way one of the batsmen, I think Gurbaz or somebody who got out, is a typical left-arm spin. In the air it drifts in, off the wicket turns, and that's what Sai Sudarshan picked that catch. I think that is a
Yeah, in the
classic.
second set. Yes, in the
So
second.
when did you last seen that kind of deliveries from our left-arm spin? I think this is a classical left-arm spin. So in all fairness, we are not disrespecting the performances of Jaddu or Akshar Patel or any other these things, but we once again got back those classical left-arm spinners in the side. I think it's a good thing that selectors have given them opportunities looking at the domestic cricket. I hope that they will slowly get that confidence and become a match winners.
Are you impressed with his temperament? Obviously, the knock that he played, that 30 odd, but involved in a 50-run partnership with Washington Sundar. And now you have a spinner who can get you those wickets, even on any surface, as well contribute with runs.
And
So,
he's also a very good fielder also. Manav Sutar is also a fantastic fielder. Definitely see someone from bowler batting at number 7, number 8. See, all those great teams which won test championships or WTCs always had those number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9 contributing. So if he can contribute runs also, I think it will be a big asset for the side.
so now that you have brought in the point of Ravindra Jadeja, Ajit Agarkar in the selection press conference did mention that Jadeja is very much in the scheme of things.
Yes,
But
yes, yes.
do you think with the current crop of spinners coming up, it puts a serious challenge on Jadeja to keep his place in the side?
See, the strength of Jadeja has been accuracy. So he's been dead accurate. That's the reason why even on a green top also used to have 4 fast bowlers and a spinner in Jadeja. So his strengths are very very different, and with his limitations and with his strengths, he's done excellent for Indian cricket team. So that's the reason why I would like to say that Jadeja still remains as an integral part of the Indian Test team, and probably post Jadeja era. I think Manav Sutar or Harsh Dubey, since they have also given a break for Jadeja right now, I think he will definitely be a part of this side. But I would definitely suggest to keep Manav Sutar in the squad for a pretty long time. He will learn certain nuances even if Jadeja comes back also. I would say that he's a proper classical left-arm spinner who needs to be backed.
If I may ask you, if you put on the selection committee chairman's hat, if I may ask you, who will be the 4 spinners for the tour to Sri Lanka next?
Yeah, obviously. See, now you already have 3 spinners in the side. So probably, I think if Jadu comes back, because see, you also need someone who can bowl little quickish spin in Sri Lankan tracks and all. Probably Jadu will definitely come back, or Harsh Dubey will definitely get a break. I mean, he might not be a part of that particular series. Jadu, um, Kuldeep Yadav, um,
Washington
uh,
Sundar?
Washington Sundar, and Manav Sutar.
Mano.
Uh,
So, would you have picked Bhuvneshwar Kumar in the T20I side for the tours to England and Ireland after his incredible performances in the recent IPL?
You would have definitely tempted to because the kind of performance back to back 2 years that he has given, I think I would have definitely tempted to. This being a T20 format, there is nothing wrong because he's extremely fit, he's able to move the ball. Uh, but the question is, the selectors are looking forward for the next T20 World Cup. So, in order to maybe for the next 6 months, there will be a lot of trial and errors. You will keep trying a lot of players, and probably after 6 months, they will slowly start zeroing in on the squad that will play the next T20 World Cup. That's how the T20 World Cups are planned. Probably I would have tempted for what he has done in the last couple of IPLs. We would have been tempted to. Uh, since for someone like Bhuvi and all, uh, I think I think he was simply superb. If you're all convinced together, I think he will definitely find a place. But the reason why they have not given him opportunities is that they are looking forward for the next T20 World Cup. A little unfortunate, but he's done his best to make a comeback.
Is it worth saying that the selectors have moved beyond Mohammad Shami, or would you rather want him to be given one last chance for the Test series coming up against New Zealand?
So, if at all they wanted to give an opportunity, they would have given this game against Afghanistan. But since I'm a little surprised because Shami is someone who's been part of the success story from 2015 to 2022 or whatever it is. He's a part of that success story. I think it is little unfortunate that he's felt out of favor. But I always felt that in Test cricket, Shami and Jasprit Bumrah, I rate both of them on same lines. I think Shami is one of the most successful Test bowler India has ever produced. He's a very very high quality bowler. Probably somewhere he could have got back into the side. Fitness wise also, I don't think he's got any problem with fitness and all. Uh, Probably for an away series, they can definitely look at him.
Final couple of questions. Were you surprised Akib Nabi could not find a place in the Test squad against Afghanistan?
Uh, I don't know because someone like Gurnur or someone, I think if they've gone with Gurnur who bowls above 140 plus, probably this is what they're looking at. You still need to have some. Unfortunate that he's got so many wickets in the domestic cricket, but there are certain parameters that if you're looking at, for grooming someone for the future, unfortunately, his age is also on the other side of it. Sometimes it will be very tough on us to take a call something like that. Are you looking at future or are you looking at a stopgap solutions? So these are the thoughts that will be going on in the mind of a selector. In that process, some players will be missing those. Probably that's how he missed out, I think.
What has Ajit Agarkar brought in as a chief selector, if I may ask you?
I think he's done a he's very very clear in his selection process, and the kind of relationship that he struck with Ajit Akarkar and other team management. I mean, with Gautam Gambhir and other team management is a fantastic thing. Also, what I would love to see, what I've liked is about the partnership between NCA, the selection committee, and also the team management is very very smooth. That's why if you see the transitions happening from one level to the other is very smooth, just like how we did during our time. So we had a good relationship with Rahul Dravid, Ravi Shastri, and our selection committee. There was a very smooth transition that went at that time. Probably now that is what is also happening with VVS Lakshman, Ajit Agarkar, and Gautam Gambhir.
So that brings an end to our conversation. It has been a pleasure
Yeah.
to have MSK Prasad with us. Sir, thank you very much. So keep watching this space to get more updates throughout our coverage of sports. This is me signing out for Red Sports. Keep watching.